Hello and welcome to Scientifically Speaking. Today I'm going to be clearing up something. Somebody asked a question about this video, which was called Shuman Resonance. Will you die or go mad if you don't get it? And I said at one point that the Shuman Resonance is responsible for holding your DNA together. And then the video goes on and basically states that you won't die and you just kind of get dizzy with some migraines. And so I basically said, so no, you're not going to die because 7.83 hertz disappears. And then somebody said, well, you just said a minute ago it's holding DNA together. So if it disappears, well, you're going to die, Lee. So if there's no Shuman, you're going to die. No. Here's where I'll refute that. I said if the Shuman resonance disappears completely, we will die. But the only reason the Shuman resonance would disappear is because the EM field would collapse and disappear, because the Shuman resonance is held inside the ionosphere. So if you get rid of the ionosphere, there is no more Shuman. There is no other frequency that's bouncing around. So we will all die, but we all would have died from lack of oxygen because all the atmosphere would escape into space, because the only thing holding the atmosphere in place in a lattice is the EM field. It is a collisionless wave that separates all particles. So the Shuman resonance will never disappear. I said that if it goes up or down, it will change your DNA. So evolution adaptation comes from that every time we recover from an epoch disaster. And the Shuman is changed, and then suddenly doves are black instead of white. It's suddenly a completely different species that never existed before, because different parts of its DNA are being activated by a new Shuman resonance. So yeah, if the Shuman resonance disappeared, well, everything would die. This planet would become a rock, because it means there's no EM field, because the Shuman is contained inside the ionosphere, and if that's gone, we all die anyway. So no, if the Shuman changes, we won't die. And that's what's happened over the past 6 disasters that have struck the Earth. The Shuman has changed, and suddenly there's different humans, different animals, different people, adaptation, evolution. All of that is because the Shuman changed. The story on screen even says they added 10 hertz and people recovered. They stopped having migraines. They stopped feeling sick with 10 hertz. So do you see my understanding? We can live at quite a different hertz range. What it will do, though, is to change our biology and change the gene expression of DNA. So, no, somebody's saying that, oh, I said it holds DNA together, but it won't kill you if it disappears. That's because it'll never disappear. As long as we have an ionosphere, there'll always be a Shuman resonance. And even at 10 hertz, makes you feel better than no hertz. So, I hope that clears that up. The Shuman will never disappear unless the entire planet dies. I think that's pretty simple. But we can always live in a different Shuman resonance, because we've been doing it through every epoch, electromagnetic field, pole flip shutdown. Thanks a lot. Turn to Jesus, because these are the end times, and he's coming soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.